Hey everyone, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sick, so if I sound a little bit weird or off, it's because I've got a cold. My nose is just like super stuffed and my ears are plugged. I can't really hear very well. So hopefully you guys don't mind, but today I wanted to show you my favorite or best creaseless concealers. Of course, they are all cruelty-free. Two of them are drugstore and like affordable, and the other two are a little bit more high-end, but they are all so good, so I wanted to share them with you. I also wanted to let you know I'm currently giving away the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne makeup collection. It's an amazing collection. There are so many good products in there, so I will be giving that collection away to one winner. All you need to do is be subscribed to my channel. I did basically introduce this giveaway in my Valentine's Day makeup tutorial that just went up last weekend, so if you want some Valentine's Day makeup inspo, go ahead and check it out. But all you need to do is be subscribed. I will have all the information about it in the description box below, but there are 2 eyeshadow palettes, 1 highlight palette, and 3 Urban Decay Vice lipsticks in that collection. So yeah, if you want to win, just be subscribed, and you can comment below if you want. Otherwise, if you're new to my channel, make sure you do subscribe anyways. I upload every single week, and they're always cruelty-free beauty and lifestyle related videos. And if you want to see my top 4 creaseless concealers, then just keep watching. So my number 1 favorite creaseless concealer is one that most of you guys can probably guess, and that is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have this in 2 shades so that I can just use it at different times of the year. It took me a really long time to jump on the Shape Tape bandwagon for some reason. I think it's because I knew that it was kind of like a matte stay-in-place formula, which I had previously avoided because I have very dry skin. But one day I finally decided to try it, and I completely fell in love with it. It seriously stays in place all day. It has never creased on me, and even though it is kind of like a matte dry down formula, it looks so flawless underneath your eyes. I have a lot of dry skin underneath my eyes, and I never really have an issue with it really clinging to those spots, and it's such a lightweight formula for it to be so opaque, so that's one of the reasons why it's my favorite. This is the concealer that I pretty much reach for on a daily basis whenever I'm wearing makeup, because it still is so lightweight and very comfortable to wear. So it's just like my favorite concealer at the moment for any reason. Honestly, it doesn't even just have to be underneath your eyes. You can use it wherever you want, but it seriously does not crease. It's the best concealer I've ever tried. My second favorite creaseless concealer comes from ColourPop, and I really love the no filter concealers. They are so good. They're extremely affordable, and it's such an amazing concealer. It's definitely comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. I think this one has a little bit more of a velvet finish rather than totally matte, but they still are quite creaseless. These are honestly the only concealers I've ever tried that I don't have major creasing underneath my eyes or anywhere else on my face with. I have a lot of like little lines underneath my eyes, which I've had forever pretty much. It's just the way that my eye shape is. So I struggled for a very long time to find concealers that didn't settle in those lines and actually stayed in place. So this is definitely one of them. I really like the formula of it, and it's even better because it is so affordable. I do have to say, with the ColourPop no filter concealers, they end up drying down way darker than they look in the tube. So if you look at something on the website and you think it's gonna match, I would probably recommend going with the shade below it, because they do get slightly darker when they dry, and they are a little bit deceiving in the tube. This shade is almost the exact shade of my skin tone, so I have 2 of them, one that's like lighter to use underneath my eyes, and this one to use like around my nose or any blemishes. So definitely be careful with that, but you can always pick up a couple different ones so that you can use it throughout the year and on different areas of your face. My third favorite concealer is from Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Full Coverage Concealer. This is also waterproof. I have a feeling all of them are waterproof actually, but this one has by far the most coverage. This is definitely the thickest formula, and I prefer to use these concealers on blemishes or around my nose because they really don't move, and because they're so high coverage, you don't need to use much of it to conceal anything. So I personally don't like to use these underneath my eyes, but they are crease proof. They last forever. If you do like a really high coverage look underneath your eyes, then you'll probably love this one, but I do tend to like them a little bit more on the sheer side or the lighter side for underneath my eyes, just because I don't like to have anything super high coverage, because it will start to look a little bit cakey on me personally, but this all will come down to your own personal preference, whether you like a super high coverage or a little bit lighter concealer. But with all of that said, this is still a really amazing concealer. A lot of people I know really like to use it underneath their eyes, and they love it, so it's all up to you. I would definitely suggest trying it out at least, because it is definitely worth it if you want a really nice high coverage concealer, even if you are just using it around your nose or on blemishes. And I've definitely been using it a lot around my nose while I've been sick, because it totally covers all of the redness. I don't even know if you can see or tell that I'm sick right now just by looking at me, and it's all because of all the makeup that I have on my face right now. My last favorite creaseless concealer is from Catrice. This is the Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and it's also waterproof. I picked up this concealer quite recently from Ulta for a really good price. I think the first time I heard of this concealer, it was from Tarte here on YouTube, and she said that it was really good, so I decided to try it out, and I'm so happy I did. I would say this has the least coverage for it to be a high coverage concealer out of the 4 that I've showed you guys, but with that said, it's still a really great concealer. I feel like you can slightly layer this one a little bit and obviously not be too high coverage or cakey or anything. I especially love to use this underneath my eyes. I don't have too bad of dark circles. It's more just like redness underneath my eyes to just kind of even out and brighten up my under eye area, so it is a little bit more comfortable to wear. This concealer has a fairly matte finish, but it's also kind of a soft matte finish that doesn't feel too drying. It is quite hydrating, and the finish actually reminds me of the Tarte Shape Tape concealer when it actually dries down, because it's not extremely like velvety. It definitely has more of a similarity to the Tarte Shape Tape, which is probably why I love it so much. I would say it is highly comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not exactly sure if the wear is as strong or long as the Tarte Shape Tape, because I've only had this for a little while, but every single time I've used it, I've been super impressed with it. So if you wanted to try a really good concealer that is creaseless, but you don't want to spend more money on the Tarte Shape Tape, then I would definitely suggest trying this one, because it is super comparable. So those are all of my favorite creaseless concealers. They are all the best ones that I've ever tried, and they're cruelty-free, which is an added bonus. Let me know what your favorite concealer is in the comment section below. I would love to check it out, because I'm always up for trying a new concealer. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you are subscribed so that you're entered to win the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne makeup collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you are entered to win the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne makeup collection giveaway. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!